Known on tour as one of the young up-and-comers, Charles Howell III is also famous for his physique, aptly described by Chichi Rodriguez.
He looked like a one-iron, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he's thin. Better start eating, boys, rice and beans.
So here we are, the secret to every great, fit, thin athlete's diet is a whole bunch of potatoes. I knew I was going to get into those 34 pants eventually. Well, my golf career started at the age of 7. It was actually my next door neighbor that got me started playing. We went to the drive-in range one evening just to hit golf balls, and I fell in love with the game because it was an individual sport. I liked having the fact that all the onus was on you, so if you did something poorly, it was all your fault, or if you did something great, you got all the credit. The old saying, if it's to be, it's up to me, I think really applies in the game of golf. I went to college at Oklahoma State. Growing up in Georgia, that's a long way from home, but it was good for me. I was able to grow up and get away from home. You know, through my college career was successful. I won the NCAA as an individual, as well as our team won it. And then turned pro in 2000, and that's really when the journey started. If I would have continued on in school and didn't play golf, I'd love to work on Wall Street, and I would love to have played football. But when you are 5'11" and weigh 155 pounds, you're not going to play football very well.
Growing up, Charles was able to incorporate modern technology to perfect his game.
My golf swing is the result of a lot of instruction and a lot of teaching. I didn't grow up as a field player. You know, I grew up with video cameras. I grew up with instructors. I grew up with 3D wireless video systems. You know, I grew up in a totally different generation. It's been the work of a lot of hard work, but a lot of mechanics.
Though still a young player on the tour, Charles has achieved many accomplishments.
As far as my best accomplishments, you know, one thing is just to compete in the Masters. You know, growing up as a kid in Augusta, when you dream about playing in the Masters, to think that I actually accomplished it to do that is something I'm proud of. That beyond that, obviously, you know, winning the tournaments that I have won are great, but to fulfill a dream to compete in the Masters where I grew up is pretty special.
While every golfer is different, there's a common thread that weaves them all together.
Well, my #1 inspiration comes from work ethic. It comes from wanting to be better. It comes from wanting to chase the #1 position in the world, which I think is, you know, is the main goal for anyone playing and competing.